Hello. Can everyone do me a favor that's in here? Type a sentence that has my name in it. Type a sentence that has my name in it. Alright, just once. Flames. Just type a sentence. No, Kicks, it's not for that. That rule's only for the Discord. That rule is only for the Discord. You know? You know? You know? You know? Hmm? 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 Hello, Lick? Say it now. Alright, fine then. Don't. See if I care. I got a new haircut, though. Nice and smooth. I know. Glorious. Anyways. That's it, Mantis. You're getting canned. Thank you. Alright, whatever. Thanks. I got it cut this morning. Alright, so let me just... Cake's your favorite BRB sign. I'm gonna BRB again. Oh, wait. BRB! No, I'm kidding. I'm debating if I want to add to this because it's a little lackluster compared to the last one anyway. I just need to add more lines, that's all. Or line separation, that's what I'm going to try to do. Mega! I'm going to take this thing out my mouth. Alright. Where was we? This is so sick. You're so sick. Alright. That's cute. I guess. I see my name at the bottom. I have 105. 105 what? I'm gonna ruin this art piece by doing this. Hold on. I like uneven, black, thick lines. I don't know, there's something about it. So I'm gonna try it. Like, there's beauty and weird imperfection. And I'm not talking about mistakes, I'm talking about imperfections you can tell. Like, there's a setting I use for the Webtoon that's imperfect, black, thick lines. It's not the exact line I want, but, you know, it's okay. But I think this is going to add some good separation between the cloth and the character, since the cloth is the more important part. Good. I just know. Magwigwi. 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 I'm going to have it on an angle so you can actually see what I'm drawing. Someone came in complaining that I had it on an angle. I was like, if my hand's like this in the way, you're just going to be seeing this the entire time. That's why I have it on a left angle, so you can see. Otherwise, because I'm left-handed, so why would I? Magui. What the hell is that? I require. Yeah, I don't have time to be breaking that down. Sure, you have. I don't believe you. Said I've been drawing for 3 whole minutes. See, overthrown. You don't have an occupier to help you draw. That's the thing. I'm debating if I want to post the video of drains your soul because you're not having fun. That's probably what it is. Digital art. That's why I like digital art. It's not like the best. It's very boring and unfulfilling sometimes. Unless you're doing pixel art, because that feels like I don't know. Sometimes digital art just feels very unfulfilling. I'll bring it to the extreme. It's like, would you rather play 2K or go outside and shoot around? I'd rather do that. I mean, some weirdos will choose the latter, but me? Digital art is not that fun. It's fun getting started, but it's like, it feels more like a task once you actually outline everything. Like, you don't get the fun experience. Traditional is always more fun. That's why more people join when I draw traditional than digital. That's proof in itself. And yep. I'm gonna stop responding to you, Johnny, if you keep saying loser. Not because I feel disrespected, but it's just you're just saying the same thing over and over again. Anyways. Because when you're digital, you don't get all the senses digitally. You only get like one sense. You don't get the sense of feeling. You don't get the sense of touch, the sense of sound when the certain colors are scratching the paper. You know? What are you traumatized for? Anyways, yeah. You don't get those nice... it's just a nicer feeling. Hello, zombie. Hello, chill girl. Actually, chill girl, there was someone else in here. They were called chill boy or something like that. So I was wondering if that was you or an alt account or something. I don't know. I didn't do nothing to you. So. So why? Why, little feral fetus? Why the feral fetus? Why such a feral? You're always on an alt. Yeah, you know, chill boy. Hello, horse lover. You are a fetus. You are the feral fetus. The feral fetus kicks the world eater. You are many things, kicks. The world eater, the feral fetus, the... It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Thank you, horse lover. What is it you love about horses, might I ask? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I made a mistake there, and I'm not gonna live that down because I look at it all the time. I forgot to color that in gray, so I'm just gonna use my colored pencil. Whee! Alright, think. I'm a world eater. I'm the only OG. I don't think so. There's Chill Boy. He was here. Know it not what? What are you saying? I ain't know what you're saying, little dude. Better start speaking up, or else. Or else. Who is that imposter? I think it's, I think they're the real chill. No, it not. What? I don't, nah, you're not the chill girl. I'm sorry. Someone else chill boyed you. They were so chill. It was honestly. I'm not sure if the hoodie's a part of it. Maybe sometimes they'll wear the hoodie. And I missed the coloring right here, so I'm gonna be annoyed for the rest of the day. Actually, I'm just gonna use colored pencil. I don't even care right now. I'm gonna find a like color like this and just do this, and no one's ever gonna know. See? That's literally the exact same color. Boom! And then we're gonna ink it like this, thicker. Boom. Now you don't even know. Yeah, he's ice cold, so he wouldn't need to wear anything crazy. If he does, it's only for, you know, for theme's sake. He's naturally a cold boy. But I still think I should add some, like, darker lines. Because I don't see the lines, like, right here, you know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I like doing? I like muting people in Discord. It's fun. Starting with kicks. Alright, dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I've become a... Boom. I'm the chillest of them all. You don't sound pretty chill. You sound like you're on edge. Calm down. Take a sip of boba tea. Or whatever you like. Whatever the chill girl craze is, you know? Take a... You're not you when you're hungry, you know? Take a sip of some ice cold laundry detergent. Wait a minute. What is this? I wanted to get muted. Yeah. You wanted to get muted, but you also wanted to try and beat the system. So I just muted you anyway. You thought you could beat the system by wanting to get muted, but I muted yours. You got muted anyway. You got your wish. And I was happily to give it to you. That means the less you're yapping. The less you're yapping, the better. Ha ha ha. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm done with this drawing, honestly. I don't need to do any more. I think anything else would be overkill. Now, I want to create a drawing off of the phrase, if you want peace, prepare for war. It's going to be my characters, of course. No, no, no. Because let's say I muted you for a week, you wouldn't know what to do. You didn't want to get muted. I don't overthink. It's just logic. All right. Me next. That was a simple thing. Overthinking, it may be overthinking to your little tiny smooth brain, but my wrinkly, extra oiled up brain. Kindness before violence. No, it's more like, if you want peace, prepare for war. I want laundry detergent. Oh. With a side of Tide Pod. Yes. How is a child taking care of children? Uh-oh, that house is about to be lit on fire. That house is going to be lit on fire pretty soon. This guy is never going to... Every time I put him in the options to draw another version, you guys say no. Hey. I don't overthink. I think you guys underthink. How about that? Thank you. I think you underthink, buddy. And you should start overthinking. I don't think you think enough. I I don't think you're thinking right now. You don't look like a thinker to me. I don't think you're thinking. No, he is not thinking, gentlemen. Alright, who's going to say the phrase, if you want peace, prepare for war? It's got to be someone who actually can enact war. Probably Bruno would say something like that. Or Niall, but Niall doesn't have a fleet or unit to say war to begin with. Maybe he will one day. And I don't want to draw Niall, because he's just a big cloak. Maybe this guy in the top corner can say it. Loot might say something like that, but I already drew him earlier. I mean, if someone were to say, if you want peace, prepare for war, they can say it from different ends, like, oh, it seems that if you want peace, I guess you have to prepare for war. Or, I've learned it. Or someone who actually will enact war, or someone who will try to enact peace and it wouldn't work. The pig guy would say it for sure, the pig guy. Okay, so here's how it's going to be. So, it's going to be like a guy that's on the bad side, but he's not really a bad guy. You know what I mean? So he's going to be on the bad side. Like, he's going to be on the team full of bad people, but he's not going to be inherently bad. Like the pig guy or Karn from the even bigger faction. Or not a bigger faction, but badder faction. Trumpets. What are you doing? Well, I don't want to make new characters when it clearly can get put on one of these guys. I only make characters rarely now because I have too many characters that need limelight. Like, I don't even think... yeah. The pig guy is going to say it to one of the integrants when they're about to fight each other, I think. So let's do that. Or when he's warning them in advance type stuff. Thank you. This is what we've drawn recently. And that's about it, Mr. Axie. Tough. Tough wouldn't say anything profound. Purin would say it, definitely. He's the type to definitely say it. I could draw him. Hold on, let me... So, it's either Purin or the pig guy. You guys can choose. How do I draw hair? Well, mainly, I don't really draw much hair, but I just focus on the overall shape and then go from there. You don't do it one strand at a time, you do it one whole shape at a time. And then maybe you sculpt it. That's how some people do it. I don't really. Okay, who do I even have? There's... Actually, I'd have a bunch of characters that have hair. What am I talking about? But that's a sidetrack. I'm not getting sidetracked. Alright, so... Purin would say something like that. For sure. Or the pig guy would say it. So I'm going to have to draw them facing backwards. I'm not sure which outfit he's going to have doing it. But that's the old outfit and the old art. As well as this one. That's way old. I'm going to take this out of the lineup. Yeah, this is getting taken out the lineup. That's out the lineup. Bread? What? Read my comment? No. Your one line's gonna be, let me out of here! Squeak! As you get squished. You're gonna get smushed. Smushed. Alright, okay. Uh-oh, guys, he's back. Don't tell him anything I said. Alright, let me just draw. I'm just gonna draw Piran. Maybe in a new outfit, maybe in his usual one that he has that I need to update. Who said you died? You just squeaked down. And then you just pop back up. Kind of like Kirby in a way. But okay. I don't know if he's gonna be doing a back pose or not. I'm gonna draw the pig guy pretty soon. Nah, it's gonna be Piran. Is he gonna be in the sky looking down? No. Or should he be looking this way? So it's gonna be a bunch of integrants, I guess, around, and he's like, if you want peace, prepare. Then he's gonna say that. Maybe his arms. He's the type to have his arms crossed, like cool guys type. I was thinking looking backwards over his shoulder, but I think he should be leaning up against the wall. And then he could say it. But I'm going to have him in his OG outfit, because I don't have any updated art with that. Or he might look a little bit peachy, eh? It's 5:22. Well, it's probably 6:22 then for me. I still can't think right. Well, why are you thinking? Sometimes the good thought is not thinking at all. La 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 la. Let your mind go into the abyss. Yes, that's what I like to do, you know? We're just going to draw the overall shape, actually. Because he's going to be leaned up against the wall. I'm not sure if he's going to have his leg against the wall. Probably. Something like that. But then the knee's going to be like right there too. Get this little weird foot right here. Dink. You sound like a pacer test. Ready? Begin. Down. Up. 1. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Ready? Begin. Leave this place and never return. You monster! Alright, Piran's probably one of the skinnier guys too, so. That's why he's so cute. He's so skinny. But he doesn't need much. He has so much power within his ability that he doesn't even need, like, brute strength. It probably would be helpful when he's trying to, like, leg lariat somebody or something, but, other than that, like... No, I think his cape should show his leg. I don't want to get lazy. Or I don't want it to look like I'm getting lazy. But this one would definitely be like this, probably. Shoo! No, overthrown. I don't think you think. That's what you're thinking about, the wrong things, overthrown. You thinking about things that don't even matter. That's what you're thinking about. I should have his finger like this. Pointed like, I don't know why. Maybe he's going to have his hand. I don't want to just do a regular hand cross pose. I want him to do something else, actually. Maybe his hand's going to be doing something. I always like to choose the difficult, stupid stuff. But, yeah. Where should his hand even be? Probably be, like, aiming at himself, kind of. Ding, bong, bing. Hello, Punny Bunny. Why does Jonathan hate everyone? I don't know. Ever since he tried to be my editor, it's just went downhill from here. He didn't know what to do with himself. Ever since he tried to be my editor with no equipment. No equipment. That's funny. It just went downhill from there, I'm not gonna lie. He's taking his anger out on you guys in subtle jokes. He's going out sad, really. Right, Jonathan? No, you're not. Anyways, yep. Tragic. Honestly. I don't know what his hand's gonna do. Should he snap? Should he be like... Yeah, he should be like playing with sparks in his hand. That's be something he'd do. I don't know why my voice is getting raspy. My voice. It's getting raspy. So this is his newer outfit. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it, so I'm going to be using the regular outfit right here. The one that me and Anti did in Chapter 19. I gotta go. No, Mr. Munchkin. And for anyone who just joined, I just darkened this guy. But yes. Did you say chocolates? Chocolates! Alright, I don't know how to draw. This just in, guys. I do not know how to draw. What would it... So if I'm playing with sparks... Oh, the thumb is... It's going to be like this. Okay. So if it's like this, this finger will be going up. This finger will be going like this. Okay, that's good, actually. Okay. We're good. We're good. And this finger will be going up somewhere. That did not sound right. Whatever. I'm getting lost between my original marks. And it's messing me up. You're messing me up, man. Alright, think. Alright, that's perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful. Jonathan, no hurt Penny. Shoe Penny. We don't shoe Penny here. We don't shoot Penny here. Penny is one, probably another world eater we have to watch out for. He's gonna have sparks in his hand. Like that. He's gonna be looking down, probably. I'm gonna do the lightning bolts on his head, though. The World Eater! Alright. If you have nothing in your brain, why are you talking so much? Alright. What a... Draw Venom again. Maybe you should shoe yourself. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought what it felt like to be shooed? I don't think so. Shoe 'em, boys. Grabs his shoes. He said, oh, we're gonna show how to shoe. Please, please, what? Please, please, what? No, we're not doing that rule here, not in the live stream. I think that it should be open. Should it be open? Should it be open? Nah, we're gonna have it closed this time. Because he thinks he's super cool in the corner. Alright. Alright, I didn't want to draw his leg extended out. So, I don't know what pants he's going to be wearing here, actually. So, bear with me. Spare me! Said you like to fight. Alright. For the love of the game. But if Kix keeps saying please, he's gonna get it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna repeat. What's you guys' biggest pet peeves? I told you mine. And for a pet peeve means biggest annoyance. So mine's, I already said it, but hearing the same thing over and over 3,000 times, it gets boring. And it's like, what am I in a simulation? What is this? Or when I know someone's gonna say something, I'm like, you would say that. You disgust me. That's funny. The power within. When people take my things even though I said no. Honestly, that's real, because that's real. That's an easy one. That's everyone's, though, I'm pretty sure. No one really likes that. Unless you're, like, crazy about it, then I can... Then that would be, like, more of a pet peeve, man. Kicks. Hello, Jasmine. Negative. I forgot, but I definitely have one. If you forgot, that's a good thing. That means no one's done it in a while. I'm sure that's what that could mean. I wish I could play music here, so you're just gonna have to hear my somewhat monotone. I don't like this head. I want a different head. Alright. Yelling. You hate yelling. Being rude for self-enjoyment. I guess. You don't peeve me. Yeah, people always say what's wrong with me, or ask me what's wrong. I'm like, no, why is there something that has to be wrong? They're like, why aren't you smiling? What's there to smile about? What is there to smile about? I don't like the crookedness of this camera right now. I'm not gonna lie. What's going on, mate? What's there to smile about? I know you're not happy. Why are you smiling? So I can respect someone with a resting bee face. I don't like this lightning ball head. I'm gonna swap it out like this. I'm gonna do the usual. The usual. Because resting bee face just means you're being honest with yourself and emotions. But, you know, there's a... Can you mute who? Jonathan hating on everyone? Hello, Dandy. Jonathan's... No, this is Jonathan's... Yeah, yeah, this is definitely Jonathan's self-hatred. This is Jonathan... I can't keep up. Arc unlocked. The inferior arc. It's okay, Jonathan. You'll get through this. We'll get through this, but you might not, but Jonathan's been calling me a loser every day for the past 20 days. So, can I get unmute? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. No, you deserve to get muted for testing my gangster. That's what you... Alright, I'll unmute you. Hold on. Remove timeout. But I'll keep Jonathan's, though. I'm gonna keep Jonathan's timeout. It just seems appropriate. I'm a man of balance, after all. I believe in fairness, but I also believe in lessons learned the hard way. You know, good old chum. Alright, I've been doing the lightning bolt for like 30 years. And we want to see something new! Do they still do like the Pledge of Allegiance in schools? Or did they stop that? Should he be looking this way? Probably. Here his eyes are too low. He should be looking down. Yes, he should be looking down, that's why. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yes, they still do that. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Like, shh. No one even knows what America is. Like, alright. One more year and you gotta get a job, loser. One more year and you gotta get a job. Imagine that overthrown. One more year and you have to get a job. Does that feel right? It should. Job overthrown, getting a job. How are you living? Like, what? Alright. Anyways. What are you saying, Hinton? Alright. You have a wife? What? Who has a wife? I don't think I plan on getting married, so, you know, there's too many legalities with being married, so it sounds like a scam. It's like, would you rather spend 20K on a wedding? Or would you spend 20K having the time of your life? That's what I'm saying. You know? Like, imagine you're about to get married. I'm like, yo, what if instead of we spend this money on the wedding, we spend it on having the best vacation time of our existence? You know? That's the ultimatum. I mean, you could always have both eventually. But... And then, when you're about to do it, have actual wedding again, then you pull up the same shenanigan. How about we just go on a trip? Alright. I think he's gonna have the belt. Yeah, he's gonna have the belt here. You know? I have a math exam tomorrow. Well, you better get studying, unless you have short-term memory loss, then you don't want to study. What is the life for you, Overthrown? Do you even know what you want out of life, other than freedom? Free to... Questions you must ask yourself, 101. I don't know how long his cape's supposed to be. This is gonna be... I can't wait till I get big or whatever, and then people start point out all the flaws imaginable. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be incredibly fun. Like, wow. And then I'm gonna make a video talking about every single thing they pointed out and just say that's what happens sometimes in the lore. Just to mess with people. What should you draw? Cries in basement. I don't need anyone except you don't need Venom. Draw Kirby Venom. How about that? Kirby eats Venom. Or Venom with Kirby colors. And Lil. Alright. Honestly, you're beyond cooked. But we live in a time where you're probably... That's not gonna happen. Like, where are you gonna go? There's literally nowhere for you to go. Back in the day, maybe when your grandparents could, like, work in McDonald's and buy 2 houses. But, no, not now. Now it's either beat the system or get beaten. That's the way it works here. I just seen that in Marvel Rivals. Wouldn't be surprised, but that's. I'm surprised Marvel Rivals is this successful. I mean, they have the resources to like. Actually, I'm not surprised because let's say the game was failing with no advertising. Well, it's already a huge niche on its own, Marvel, so it was only a matter of time. But has anyone ever remembered Marvel Nemesis? That fighting game was fire. Nemesis. Ultimate Alliance, too. That was cool. Those many Ultimate Alliances. Sure, if I would have played Ultimate Alliance now, it'd probably be but Marvel Nemesis was fire. My mom don't even care. Yeah, she was just fed up with your BS, honestly. She was already sick and tired, and you over here sneezing like, "Oh, mom." No, I meant to say niche as in like it has its own lane. It's its own niche. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is fire. I don't know why they don't have a remastered version, or did they come out? Yeah, they came out with an arcade cabinet, so you have to spend $60, 60, 70 plus dollars just to play all of them when I just want to play. I want to take you for a ride, and that's it. Like, and they're gonna probably like disband the online thing it sooner or later. That's how it goes. They release an arcade cabinet, and then they create an online server for sweats, I guess, and then yeah, and then they drop the server because there's not enough player base because there's already too many online games to begin with. Piracy time. Nope, I don't believe it. Kit Kat's not real. Anyways. Does anyone cringe? I cringe when I hear the word OC sometimes. I cringe when I hear myself say character on the videos. I'm like, ugh, ugh, ugh. PU. I do it obviously for engagement, but like, come on. You're not alive. Don't you know that? Don't you know? Don't you know? Overthrown, you make me cringe all day. You just make me cringe every day. Every time I'm live, I just jailbroke our PS3. I didn't even know that was possible. No, it's because you don't sound like a 50 or... Well, I don't know what you actually sound like. You talk like you're 12, but you may sound like you're 50. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello, Penny. I mean, he kind of is. That's the kind of the pose I'm going for, but he's just like messing with sparks on his finger like this. Yeah. I'm not joking either. Alright. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you. So he's going to be leaning up against the wall. I don't know where, but he's going to say that. No, he's going to say... Well, this pose is where he's supposed to say... I'm going to repeat it again. What is he supposed to say? If you want peace, be ready for war. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. He's super skinny. Him and Prime are just about the same amount of skinny. I don't know who's taller. I think it's Piran. My headset gonna die. Flame. I'm a cook. What? Why do you have a headset? So you know what game I was introduced to? Blood Hunt. That game's fire. What he's gonna say? He's gonna say. I like having a. You want? I'm gonna show all my future concepts after this sketch. All my future like concept things. Well, not all of them, but the ones that are just like one things. No, he's gonna say something and then it's gonna show him like his face look away as he's walking away. You know how cool anime characters say that one liner and then they walk away? Nah, he's not gonna do that. It's too stereotypical and cringy. If you don't like calling them characters, call them imaginary friends. No. No, it's the way I say character sometimes and the way I talk sometimes. I sound like a damn dork. I have to say character. This is my character. Yeah, but I have to say it because algorithm. You know, algorithm. Algorithm. And then Anti, I'm going to send you the half a slide later today. If you're still here, hello? Hello? Hello, Artful? Just say OC. Did you not hear what I said? That's it. Minus 10,000 points for not listening, honestly. Can him, boys. He's canned food now. With ravioli. Put him next to the ravioli. Put him next to the ravioli. I'm literally losing myself. Well, I can tell. I can tell by your profile picture. I think that says the story enough, you know? You can all just look at your PFP and then just Elmo with chaos behind him. Elmo is chaos. And that's why. I don't think you know much. How much you? I'm dead. If you didn't to pay you. That sounds like that sounds good, and it doesn't sound that great. But thanks. You know, how old are you? Because if you're trying to make an OC that's trying to fit you, you don't even know who you are yet. Who are you? You know? Lore! Well, Kicks, I'm happy you're here as well. 20 Kicks points. You know? And you know, you don't have to have a character that's based off of like you don't have to have one that's like, oh, I have to put myself into this character. That's pretty lame and on its own. That's what people do when they don't know what to make. But me, every single one of my ideals is in each of these characters pretty much. And now I'm an open book and I'm open-minded to lots of different beliefs and ideologies and whatever you want to call them and theories and whatnot, Cinemic will tell you. But you don't have to have it in one person. You can mix them out. And then you can extremify them with different characters. So let's say this guy hates people. This person loves people. And, you know, you can see why they think that way. Or part of you thinks that way. And then you dial up the opinion to the extreme. And that's how you make a good, like, character-based structure from personality type. You just take a belief and then, because you know it's a cartoon and there's not many moments you're going to actually have time to actually show the character and his feelings and stuff. So it's better to like turn the dial up or just the slider all the way to the max on their feelings, and then you'll get a peek into how intense that moment is or idea is to them, if you know what I mean. That's a gem for you that I'll forget. But yeah. So I just put like different possible whatever. I just noticed Loot is bald. Technically, all the integrants are bald unless you think they're like Bart Simpson, but yes. They don't have what you may. Well, technically, this would be hair because if you were to cut this lightning bolt right here, not where the core is, it'd just fade away and come back. Like the lightning would disappear, like it would like dissipate or whatever, and then a new one would form a couple seconds later. But the core is the main part. But yeah, Lute is a monk. That's why I made his head a water droplet, like not like a pointy one, but like a water bulb, because he's supposed to be like a monk. His type. Oh, that's what I did before I was drawing poses. Poses just is good for my algorithm. And I know the middle ground between me and a lot of you guys isn't that far. So most of my viewers could easily achieve what type of easily can get to my art point that I'm at in skill if you just understand it. So that's what I wouldn't say it pays the bills, but it definitely makes that number go up. I know how to increase the number by a lot, but I'm saving that energy, honestly. Sometimes I'm brain dead. Well, you gotta feed the brain or rest it, you know. Can you cut off Piran's lightning bolt? Yeah, I just said you could. You could cut it off and it'll just come back. Just think of you cutting someone's hair off. Like let's say they had a flat top and you just went shoo, but his would just grow back. It just like you know, like a lightning bolt. Turbulent. Yeah, but it's like I'm like the perfect middle ground because when I was trying to watch art tutorials, I feel like a lot of them are not like it's like they've out of touch with people that aren't on their skill level. Because people want to see things and how to do things fast, and I guess I can be that middle ground for now until I do my other stuff. And it's good because I don't. It gets me a lot of views and it doesn't take much effort. Either that or I wouldn't post at all the shorts. I know how to draw, but suck at making characters and stories. I mean, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. And so if you're talking about subscribers, honestly, you don't even... This is what people fail to understand. My number means nothing, and neither does someone with 300K. Because you really need 1 million if you want to make a big impact on something. But also, it doesn't matter, because if, let's say you're in the scenes, and you're making a project behind the scenes and you just come out with it, that does way more numbers than anyone building numbers up day by day. I'm just doing it because it's just like a milestone type thing. Once I get to 20K, I won't try as hard, but... Yeah. It's not even like... Honestly, it's probably better for me not to post. Spend the time posting. But I just want to get this website up, and I might as well post the videos that I have. But yes. Alright, what is he gonna say? I don't even know what he's gonna say. Like, I'm just, like, the next video I'm gonna post is gonna be so butt. I gotta re-voice it, because it sounds like I'm dead when I'm talking. I mean, it sounds like I'm kind of dead now, but... I'm gonna go now. No, my little munchkin. No! No! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my other TikTok... It depends. It depends, Anti. If you're not selling anything, the numbers mean nothing. They absolutely mean nothing. If you're not selling anything, numbers mean nothing. Because, like when on my first TikTok that got 1 million views, that's when I started making money painting shoes. Other than that, if you have 1 million views and then you start coming out with a product, it's too late. You messed up. So, it's always good to have the product and then promote it than to promote yourself and not have any product. But Well, Overthrown, you know character design, story, and character design goes hand in hand. Yarn integrant? No. There's already a silk one. Like, both accounts... Yeah, I'm done posting on... I only post a monthly post on TikTok. Hoping that eventually, you know... It's like just throwing an egg in the basket and seeing what it does. I like to look at this YouTube or any social media platform as stock. You just throw up any type of video, and it may blow up months later. It may not. You're just throwing it literally. You're just throwing darts on the wall and seeing what sticks. And when it sticks, you run with it until it dries out, and then you do something else. But it's not fulfilling if you're going that. Yeah, see? You're making a name for yourself in the strongest aspect. Word of mouth. That's like the strongest. Okay. Yeah, that's like the strongest point ever. Like, there's nothing more telling than someone requesting your name. Or a reference. The skill always breaks through. This is why Najiro was doing so well. But this is why he was doing so well. Because he had the skill and he had the product. He wasn't the best at making videos, but you don't need to be when you just have raw grit and talent. The cinna behind the mic. Oh my god. Now, the only reason I'm live is because you guys are here. That's probably it. Live doesn't do nothing for me. I'm just like, oh, gotta go live. They're waiting. But I think I'm done with this scene, so I'm going to show some future scenes because they're fun to do. Future concepts. Now, what is he going to say? I'm just going to have a placeholder sentence. Want peace. Prepare for war. Mix. Mix. Honestly, when I type in, when I'm in the Discord on my phone, I type into it. No, I speak into it, and it says kicks with like regular kicks. Kicks and punches. Alright, so this is going to be an eventual scene in one of the things. I'm going to use this. I'm going to edit it a little bit, but I'm going to use this scene eventually. Like, it could be in the next chapter, not this one. It's going to be probably in the next one. It's just going to be an intro or outro type thing. Then we have this one with Bruno and Vix. Bruno's going to say, I'll take this one, you know, or try to. Anyway, he said, what's up with this one right here? This is a scene. Vix is back here, by the way. She's in the top right. But yeah, because they're a part of Oni's type thing. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna go about that, though. Alright, and then this is a potential scene remaster of their rematch they might have. I did have the digital art. Actually, I wore the shirt yesterday. Let me see if it's right here. Is it this one? This shirt, this is not the shirts. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? It's right here, I swear it's... Well, you know, I guess it doesn't exist, which is also cool. You know, I like when things don't exist sometimes, because you know what that means? That means someone's stupid. I guess that's me. This isn't... Are you sure this ain't the shirt? What the fuck? Alright, someone's playing with me. Someone's playing with me. Who's the red goopy dude? What, the blood guy? He's right here. He is blood. That's just Icker. Anyways. So that's eventually... This is eventually... I'm just going to show them one at a time like this. This, eventually, they're going to be in like some type of fighting tournament thing. and it's gonna be the second time around, I think. This is where he uses blue fire. He's gonna gain blue fire, and there's the cat sword actually. That's just the concept for the future. They clash. He likes to use dual-handed lightning blade things. So Slack Koopa. Is that from that game, Rain World? Then this one. I'd like to have a word with you. You know. That's the yin yang guy. People were begging me to draw a yin yang character once, so I was like, alright, fine. There he is. Yeah, I had that problem before. I had a sewing machine here, I had my shoe painting stuff here, I had 30 different types of art forms in my room. I have a 3D printer here collecting dust. Here's another one. Check this out. A marauder sword. No, I found it. Whoa, can I use it? It's gonna be like that. That's Kid Coco, by the way. What's on whose back? Oh. His back? It's his yin-yang ghost things. So the inspiration behind his ability, or one of them, is Super Ghost Kamikaze attack from Dragon Ball Z. And there's the white ghost, and there's the black one. Segregation on his head. Anyways, where... Always wanted a brother just like you. Anyways, yes. That's Kid Coco again. Honestly, when you start finishing projects and stuff, that dopamine hits. I don't think, Anti, you finished anything of your own that you can call your own. Like an actual full-fledged project. Then this one, he's fighting Kid Coco. He says, brace yourself, my child. Be swift and something, or you might die. I can't do his voice that well, because there's only one person that could probably do his voice good. But yeah, there's Kid Coco. He has the power of the red energy thing right here. Because that's where he's coming up from. Kid Coco. He takes Kid Coco underneath his wing. Here's a pose I should finish. I'm being stupid. So I should probably do this eventually. Because this is a real cool pose, actually. I should probably finish this. But I think I'm messing the feet up already. Because why is that ink down there? Yeah, I'm going to put that to the side. I gotta go. Here's Loot injured. And this is the scene they're going to have eventually against the Gravestone Golem, Galoff. But it's not in order because he's forming himself right there. Nope. Alright. Bam! I gotta draw that cool looking. It's not in order, clearly. I should reorder that. Oh, there's a smooch scene, I'm not showing that. There's the snake charmer guy. But yeah. I don't even think there's gonna be snakes, but there's a potential outfit for Bruno's gonna have him fighting, but he's way more fit in this pick than he should be. But Bruno's gonna have him fighting in this outfit to study him. Just ahead. Hopefully not the one you sent earlier. He's hot. She's hot. Who's hot? I'll show you hot right now. Should I flip to a random page and just throw it down? No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. Should I do that? Alright. Show me flame, please. Furry. What? This is gonna be some other thing, eventually. He's gonna punch a hole in an integrant. He's gonna punch a hole in one of the integrants. A hole in their chest. What is my inspirations, young blood? Let's look. I've organized my wall. I have this thing now, this cork board thing. But no, you said inspirations? Or what am I aspiring? You said inspirations. That I should look. Hold on. Well, my inspirations are they're video games, they're animes and cartoons. It looks like the creatures. I don't know what that is. I know wild crats. Flame made Enra furry. No, that's Bruno. Bruno's gonna have him. Bruno put cat ears on him. Then we have this scene right here, which is eventually like the fish head people. I don't know what I'm gonna call them yet, but yes, they might just be called fish head. Whoa. Anyways, yep. I actually love this panel right here. I really like that one a lot. Then this thing right here, it's gonna be hovering over the city, the giant. This thing's gonna be massive, but it's gonna be hovering over a city eventually. And it's just gonna drop itself on it. Think of a city being destroyed damn near just from him dropping on it. This drawing right here, that's not even finished. What, this? What's wrong with that? Anyways, this is a concept of the gummy priest with the, I don't know. Another concept with the soon-to-be Sergeant Safety. But yes. Flame guy with the cape. Oh, this right here. I don't see it. Get him, Overthrown. This probably won't ever happen, and this may happen. I don't know. Alright, just look at this for the time being. Alright, I'm not sure. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing this. I'm not showing this. I'm not showing this either. I'm not showing this because this sucks. I'm throwing that away. What happened? You happened. Alright, not showing this. Not showing that. I'll show this part. This part's pretty cool. He comes out of nowhere. This might be a concept. But it's like, he basically saves Enra. Enra's always getting saved. That's a problem. It's literally plot armor. Then back to the first. Those are just future concepts I have no place for yet. But other than that, that's just future random concepts that eventually make their way. Eventually. Now, I don't know what to draw now. I think I'm going to end it here, potentially. So, yes, unless I finish this. I don't want to finish this. I'll finish this next live or something. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. I'm out of here.